This is just a quick video to show you how easy it is for your staff to use the MyTimesheets app. So the first thing I'm going to do is switch into a view of my phone. So here you have my cell phone. This can be used on the app, which you see here, the MyTimesheets app. Can be used on a smartphone, tablet, or there's also a PC login. So basically all the employee does is go to the MyTimesheets app, click on the Add Time button. Now, depending on which way you want to use it, so you can have it so that the employees can simply start and finish their shift or their day or the task that they're working on, or you can have them enter the start and finish times, or a combination of those two. There's also an option to enter units as well, where they're just entering how many hours they've worked in the day, etc. So you can do either of those. For this exercise, I'm just going to show you how I would start and finish my day. So I'm simply coming here, go clock now. That starts the time. Now you can round to the nearest 5 or 15 minutes. I've got this being exact time at the moment, and I say OK. And all that happens is that sits there waiting for me to finish my shift or finish my day, and it depends on which method you want to use. You can use both, and then at some point this will sync. So if I come back in here now, the other thing you can do at the end of the day, I can come in and finish my shift. I can also, depending on what information you want them to record, I can enter a note as an employee, which can be anything that they want to send you a message about. I also have the ability to allocate my time to different cost centers or jobs or tasks or trucks or blocks or machines, whatever that may mean for you. So there is also an option to go another layer below this, so you can have a job and then a job within a job, or this could be the client job, and then you'd be recording what you're doing for that particular job or that particular block and what you're doing on that particular block. So anyway, so the employee simply goes OK, and so we've now got that note there. So then I come back into the app later in the day and I clock again, and I've got a minute there, but that'll do, and then I go OK. Now, because I've got this in auto sync mode, the data immediately gets synced to our servers. If the device was offline for some reason, the data would just sit here waiting to be synced to the servers when that device comes back online. You can also put it into a manual sync mode so that the data just sits there so the employee can see all the information during the course of the day, and then they sync it manually. So that's the app. Also, if you want the employees to do it, they can also come in here and choose different pay codes. So you've got the ability to have them entering time, leave if that's appropriate. Now this is all completely discretionary, so we only enable what you want them to see. So for example, if you wanted someone to be able to put in their sick leave, I can come in here and say, right, I need sick leave, I've got a cold, and that's going to go to wherever, let's say overheads in this particular case, and I go OK, and that will sync to the server. So that'll all be sitting there waiting for the administrator to come through and approve. So nothing goes through by default until it's approved, if that's the way you want it to work. And I'll just quickly show you where that data goes. So if I jump into my employer end of the system, now employees can be given access to only see their own timesheets if you want them to in the server. I'm logged in as an admin, so if I go into my review times and go into my record here, you'll see there's the 1 minute that I just put against the Smith job, and there's the sick leave that I've applied for as well. So these question marks indicate that this has not yet been approved by an administrator. So if I was the admin now coming in here, I could say, yeah, sorry, you've got no sick leave left. So I would decline it, and that gives the employee a red thumbs down, or I would approve it, in which case the employee would get a green thumbs up. Or I could even come in here and say, you only have 4 hours left, and then I could change this to 4 as an admin, and then I could approve it. So the employee would see that note if they went into their timesheet, then that would be approved as 4 hours. But also, because I've changed some of the data, it changes the font. So that information just builds up over the course of a week, and the employees, if you want them to, can come in and see this information. So if the employees are having access on a PC or a tablet, or even they can look at this on their smartphone. So for example, this is what it would look like if I was in here on a smartphone as an employee. I would see not everyone, obviously, I would only see my own data. You've also got the ability to set this up so that as an administrator, the admins can only see certain employees, so that could be departmental or cost center, whatever you want. But the primary thing for this was just to show you how easy it is for the employee. So if we come back here, this is what the employee uses, and then the admin uses this. So hopefully that explains how it all works, and hopefully that'll help.